Masterpiece is dedicated to helping immigrants and minorities find the resources they need when they move to the United States.
Things that like health and housing and transportation and career moves and all that will make their journey here a little more easier for them to settle in.
They work as a guide to help immigrants get to where they want to go. The majority of their funds come from donations, which is why they're hosting their annual 5K walk, where they're walking to move minorities forward.
We started this walk with the aim of getting ourselves visible in the community and also raising some funds to help us with the programs that we do every year.
Programs focused on career, education, mentoring, and volunteers. This year's walk is focused on their immigrant integration program.
We're partnering with Google and Microsoft, and we are trying to bring the digital skill set to our immigrant community.
The program also focuses on youth mentoring, mental health, food, and career assistance.
And I can tell you every move is challenging. Just trying to figure out the area. Where are the kids going to go to school? What are they going to do? Who is going to be their friends? My neighbors, all that. It's overwhelming.
Which is why Executive Director Tina Kufor says Masterpiece is necessary, not only to help immigrants feel at home, but also to walk with them on their journey. In Lexington, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.